Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dothan, Alabama. It is a good day to be racing. It is a good day to not be behind bars in any sort of way. You know, the usual, the usual stuff. I don't know what you guys were doing on Thursday. I had absolutely nothing going on in my life on Thursday.
No, I'm just trying to buy some goddamn ad space on these blank billboards we're seeing here.
Fair enough. That's, I think that's something that needs to happen. I mean, it says your ad here and your ad there.
Darlene is a whore. Call 1-800. Darlene's a whore.
No doubt about that. I don't know what that's all about. We'll have to see. They might need a little bit of help then, I guess. Nonetheless, we've got ourselves a race. My name is Chip Chapman, and we are joined here in the studio by a good couple of good old boys joining us here. We got Lightning Lord Shivers as always.
Howdy. Just to clarify, I wasn't up to much anything Thursday. Certainly not at any races. Certainly not at any big 2.5 mile an hour super speedways. Just kicking back, maybe catching up on some net funds. I mean, who's to say?
Yeah, exactly. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying here. I was doing some of that Netflix and chill that everyone's talking about.
Yeah, I was doing the same, just with my significant other. That's right. The loose quarter panel from my car back when I won the 2012 title.
Oh, you still cuddle with that thing?
I mean, yeah. Listen,
it's not sharp. No, I'm just worried about. I'm worried about the sharpness and like the cuts and stuff.
It's on the blunt side there, Chip. It's on the blunt side.
I mean, listen. As long as everybody's cool with it, I don't see no problem. You can't take that away from me. What are you, cop?
I mean, it's 2018, free love, man. That's all I'm saying. And of course, we got Beaumont Jenkins and his free love of Woo Bye Bye.
I will let everyone know that on Thursday evening, I had to make an emergency trip to the hospital and perhaps the Checkers because I was hungry and I had a friend that was visiting late in the hospital, and that is why you saw me leaving the Richard Petty driving experience in a very heated manner because I had to get the food and get to the hospital.
In that order.
Strictly in that order.
Strictly in that order and no other orders. If you heard any loud gunfire and shouting, that's we'd had nothing to do with that. We certainly had nothing to do with it.
No doubt about that.
To your car.
And you can hear the race the race starting to get good. As you know, we are here at Stoney Roberts Raceway. Don't mind what he used to say. It totally isn't also a demolition derby track or nothing like that. We are here in Dothan, Alabama, and you are seeing. Look at all those spectators just standing on the sidelines. A thin layer of fencing protecting them from what is certain to be impending doom. And it is time for our race. We put a bat in everybody's car 200, and this race is sponsored, of course, by Van Personals Vampire Dating Service. We appreciate them for all their support.
You can be the king of Louisiana in your bedroom.
I certainly can be. I can be the king, and even in Alabama, I can do that. And, of course, we had a different track ran under this race sponsor last year. We're going to be there a little bit later. This is a brand new course. Lightning Lord, this is a short track of 0.4 miles long. However, this is
perfect.
As you can see, it is a very sloppy dirt track. And,
my goodness, it is sloppy. Let me tell you something.
We'll let the garden hose on that.
Well, it seems like let's look at our helicopter that's just kind of hovering over there. It looks like that's only on like one section of it. Looks like that high line is going to cause a little bit of problems for people.
For anyone who's ever done anything, an adult slip and slide is usually a bad idea.
That's absolutely right, and of course, I ain't seen something seen something that sloppy since I looked at the remnants of what I left behind from the Buffalo Wild Wings back there at Gainesville that we stopped by on way to the track, and not from the Daytona International Speedway on Thursday night, because that certainly did not happen.
No, Gainesville, not anywhere close. We were hitting the Buffalo Wild Wings. We got a little hunger pangs. We just all happened to be there at the same time.
Slight detour from the Checkers.
You know, because a certain Adjective Foods racing team couldn't wait until we crossed the border and hit up the Piggly Wiggly or the Publix or at least, a Circle K. But okay, but all right, that's fine.
Or the quick trip.
Or the not so quick trip.
I keep thinking the Circle K is like the hand signature you made below your belt in order to punch people in the face.
Fair enough. I mean, maybe that is also what it's called. I'm going to start calling it that now, though.
Speaking of got 'em, folks, we got a great race here today.
We do.
With this track surface being so sloppy and slippery, these cars are going to be tough to handle, and it's going to test these. Well, it looked like it was going to test our rookie drivers, but as we can see, there's two of them on the front row.
There are. Let's go ahead and talk to you about the starting grid of this race. We put a bat in everyone's car. 200, not just the name. We put a bat in everybody's car, and we're going to see how they can handle it on this dirt track. As you heard, it was Bucket Douchine, that number 55 Taco Baco car, and Cobb Salad, a pair of rookie Fords on row 1. Cobb Salad, of course, our winner on Thursday, hypothetically, if there was a race there. Paul Alcohol and Nikolai, the Soviet Driving Bear, on row 2. Another rookie in Nikolai. Another rookie on the outside in row 3. Doug Pork. He joins Ricky Walton in that Temecula Dirt number 32 car. That is row 4, Kevin Boner Pillman in the Dongarex Injectapen number 15 Chevy Prism with Jim Blossoms in that Ford Pinto, sponsored by Plasma Train. Paul Walker in the 00 Nihilist Arby's car for Spud and Mort Ports. He's on row 5 with Giacomo. On row 6, our series champion Jean-Paul Henry in the Ludger Beer Bomb Chevy Prism, along with Vitaly Kriptov, another rookie in a Dodge number 1, sponsored by Gray Bits. Petrol Topoff, his teammate in the number 90 Dimitri's Russian Roulette laser tag car, along with Stumpy Lane. Richard Blood on that row number 51, alongside Jeff Shanice in that Jeff's Chinese car. Row 9's got a child and a horse. A boy and his horse, 542 Norman and Jeff Gordon the horse on row 9 there. Row 10, Joe John Winchester in that Just Guns 47 car, and Woo Ba Bali. On row 11, it is Ennio Sparini in the number 28 wall-to-wall salve car with Dirk Tanaka in the number 99 Slap Mart Chevy Prism. Row 12, Reverend Pastor Chavez and Boo Jessup, a couple of Most Glorious Motorsports Toyotas. On row 12, not good qualifying from any of those guys, because there's Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver in that number 10 Kumite car. So all the teammates from Most Glorious Motorsports are going to be in the back. There's Big Daddy Tippett on the outside. Agent Toby Keith in the number 27 car. He's going to be in the back there with Fat Darrell in that All the Ham number 81 car. Smiley Van Buren and El Matador Toto Rosanna, they're going to be in the back as well. Smiley Van Buren, teammate of our pole sitter, so he just may have had a problem in qualifying. And in the back, it's Harry Gunt and Morris Mayfield in that 69 car.
Nice.
Not so nice as far as that goes for a qualifying attempt, as we got to see that did not work well for Morris Mayfield in that 69 car. He actually, in fact, not so nice in the sense that he did not qualify very well. He's got to start in the back.
Of course not. I mean, it's just obligatory at this point, though.
Oh no, I understand. I understand. I don't believe me. I understand. But we got a rookie sitting on the pole, and with a tricky dirt track like this, Lloyd, how are these rookies going to be able to handle it? I mean, maybe they had some experience on the short track. You know, typically when you see rookies who've got racing experience, like Bucket Douchine, like Cobb Salad, it's on shorter tracks. It's on dirt. You know, it's in, like you said, the midget cars.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the kind of how is it different handling this bigger equipment on this same dirt track?
And of course, it all comes down to the driver's skill and ability. The dirt surface and the way that these tracks are racing here, it all equalizes everything out. So really it comes down to the driver's individual skill. And I think we're going to see a lot of attrition. We're going to see a lot of wrecks, and we're going to see a lot of dick tripping in this contest today.
I have a feeling that's going to happen.
Praise the Lord.
Now the more important question as well, and I'm going to go ahead and ask Beaumont this as well, and Latin Lord, you can chime in after if you'd like. A bat in your car is going to affect this race. I feel like that's kind of an obvious statement. How are these drivers going to be affected by these bats in these cars?
Well, you got the thing you got to understand too is you got two rookie drivers who have not driven with anything inside of their car outside of maybe a cup holder of a 40-ounce slushie at the Circle K. Punch you in the face. My thing is, though, it's in the middle of the day, you got a bat inside your car that is hungry, it's pissed off, so the first thing you got to do while you're racing is you got to make friends with the bat quickly. That's what you saw last year when we did the race with Ennio Spirini. Making friends with the car, making friends with the bat, still having problems with the car, ended up winning the race, even via rain delay. Got to make friends with the bat. That's a key thing.
That
Absolutely.
Is huge.
It's like driving with a pissed-off Lightning Lloyd Shivers after Big Daddy Thibodeau dumped you going into turn number 3 back at the 2009 Cumball Derby. But we're not even going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about the fact that it is a very tough challenge, especially have a bat inside your car at all times.
Gotta ask, did that start with a C or a G, Lloyd?
And I gotta say,
yes.
right now,
That's what I thought.
Can I also add that Jim Blossoms right now is having so much PTSDs that he's gonna need to get his dick swabbed.
That's unfortunate because that's unfortunate because this ain't even the same track. But hearing that name, we put a bat in everybody's car. That's just gonna churn up other sorts of memories. Well, I think the crowd is quiet. It is not trying to thank the Lord. Okay. Let us pray. Lord, we don't usually pray here at this Demolition Derby racetrack. Normally we kind of just get right to the smashing and the banging and the banging and the smashing. But I feel like there might be a bit of a time to thank you for all your graces that you bestowed upon us and these mighty machines which are about to do battle on God's natural battlefield. They say that when the time of the end of the world is near, that God and Lucifer will do battle on a 0.4 mile dirt track.
Praise the bats!
And Lord, we ask you to bless these bats which have been brought to us and are your creation inside these cars tonight. We ask that you protect these bats. We ask you to protect these bats and protect these drivers and allow them to find the friendship that they can find with one another and maybe find some of your blessings upon them as well. And let's just have a good, safe race, but not so safe that nobody wrecks or nothing, because that's kind of what the people here are about to see. Am I right? Amen. Amen. All right. We are praising the bats, and I think it is getting to be close to time for those kind of close to famous words in motorsports. Lightning Lord, you always do the honors here. I think we gotta just get the point across. So go ahead and give it to us.
Right, that's absolutely right. We actually have a family friend of the Roberts family that owns this raceway to give the command to starting engines. Drivers, release the bats!
I kind of dig that.
Sorry, I was catching.
I kind of dig that. Release the bats. Hell yeah! There you see.
Hell yeah!
Those bats are already.
Oh my God!
And we've already got our pace car is already the hell out of here. So reach over, strap something on, get behind a loved one, and let's go diddle. It's a goddamn race. Already.
Don't trip over your own dick.
Do not trip over your own dick. And we are seeing some high lines really taking hell on this. Those rear, oh God, Cobb Salad almost getting very cozy with a wall there.
Getting ass over tea kettle.
And Bucket Dushan out to a flourish here on this opening lap of the race.
No
He
doubt
got the whole
about it.
shot.
Oh, got somebody into the wall. That is Doug Pork. And a couple of cars. Oh, God, somebody just
Oh my God! Yes!
Oh, no!
stumped it lane. Already got flipped. Couple of cars not doing so great.
This is wonderful. I love this.
I love these
Oh
fans.
my God! Stumpy Lane! Stumpy Lane just got impaled through by the guardrail.
And apparently, I'm getting word from the people down on the track that this is that this ain't a typical racetrack. This is usually a demolition derby track, so nobody has any yellow flags. But
Well,
I guess we ain't calling no cautions.
nope.
Just keep going.
Just keep going. They got
Just
7
run
laps of
what you
racing.
run. Damn, I really wish. And of course, if you donate enough, if you pledge enough gray bits to this broadcast here, you could probably buy some of that empty advertising space out there on the backstretch.
Your ass here.
Was that Ennio Sparina turned around over there too? Oh,
Oh,
God! Oh, God! That was Paul Alcohol, wasn't it? Was that Paul Alcohol getting wrecked?
Oh shit! I'm about to see it on the replay monitor. Oh,
It was somebody.
Lost it up there.
Oh, it was Jeff Shanice. It was Jeff Shanice. And I think the yes car may have just plowed right into Jeff Shanice. Yes. Well, we're gonna have to. This is gonna be really hard to keep an eye on. We definitely have a death corner that maybe we just have to keep an eye on and keep a steady camera on for a bit. Yeah, Jeff Shanice is in the pits right now.
Death Corner is streaming on Netflix.
I was watching that. I think I had her lean over.
You can keep her.
No, you can have her. I mean, this is
That was
all
Ennio
short-term
Sparini
arrangement.
up there. He
I
got
know.
into it with
Netflix,
somebody.
let's mail it back in.
Listen. I don't have the stamps. I mean, I could lick the stamp and send it, but that's just a one-way delivery. It's not returnable to sender.
I'm trying to find where the corner is that actually has all these records. Okay, that clearly we are into it right now. As we are just watching it, there's Nikolai the Soviet driving bear just keeps driving through Agent Toby Keith. What the hell is happening up
We
here?
got a pile up, you sons of bitches.
We do got a pile up.
Damn right.
Well, hell yeah, I love this.
Goddamn right.
We're already oh
It's
God.
like driving in Northern Virginia, goddammit.
And Bucket Dushan still has the lead. Somehow.
Win. Forget it. It's over.
Dushan might actually have already won this race. Just
I
because
don't
nobody
know.
else has a chance.
It's already a winner.
This race is only 12 laps old, so anything can happen. Anything can happen in this motor race. And look who's in second.
Jim Blossoms.
But tell me, do you think it'd be all right if I just crashed here and there and there?
That is
and
clearly
there
the spot
and
we're
there?
watching, by the way. Is right there. I think that was Ricky Walton. No, it wasn't. I had somebody just kind of slide in and crash. Goddamn, I love this. Oh shit, okay, who is it? Who is that? That's who we want to keep it. No, I don't want to do that. Oh god, it's like I gotta get to like somebody when they're wrecking, and then I gotta just hold it on to nobody.
John Paul Henry, our defending champion, just locked up the rear brakes and chucked it right up into that turn 3.
And that is basically what we're trying to get a shot on right now.
It's Death Corner.
It absolutely is.
Kevin Boner Pillman just climbing the wall there.
I'm trying to figure out our best lap. Oh god, I don't know. Oh shit, what the hell is happening? Holy crap, okay, hang on a second. I'm trying to follow him here, I can't.
Gentlemen, what the hell are you doing? Oh my god, we got a rollover. We have a rollover.
I don't know what is happening. If someone can jot down all these laps so we can figure out what the hell is happening. I'm trying to figure out a way to stay with all this.
I
Lap
think
16.
lap 16, someone
Lap
got flip the
16.
fuck over.
Death Corner.
Man, we should come back here and dump it more off.
I mean, with all these bets, it's like it's the quite literal coffin corner.
some other mid-level mixed martial art fighting mabobs had to do this out of necessity because no one else would sanction them, I say we should go there Dothan more often because we want to.
Absolutely. You see, and that track is just, they are sliding all over the place. I think that was that Smiley Van Buren? That sure was.
Oh my God!
Oh, Jesus.
He teleported him! He teleported that time!
Oh, great work, Mario! You did it again! You done saved us!
And you can see how loose they are getting up there. I think this is the death corner we want to watch. I feel like we just need to have, this is kind of like your screensaver. Oh, good God! Okay, that was the bear. That was Nikolai, the Soviet driving bear, who's just sliding around here.
Looks like he tried eating the bread.
Oh, Jesus!
Woo-ba-ba is stuck.
You reckon the bomb, woo-ba-ba! You son of a bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Oh my God!
Yeah, woo-ba-ba! Yeah!
I think he's trying. By the way, this is a testament to how to the structural integrity or lack thereof of the Armco that's on Death Corner.
No doubt about that. I have no idea what is happening.
Got him out in second place.
Joe John Winchester, Hell Matador, Total Rosanna, freaking ball.
Everybody just getting into a wreck here. And here's the thing, Bucket Dushan still leads this race, but he is one wreck away from giving it away to Richard Blood. We have 5 cars on the lead lap right now. On Death Corner, as we are calling it.
And so far, I think some people might actually make a lap back up.
There goes the bear again.
Kevin Motor coming in 6 laps down.
He can still win this race.
Oh. I love this shit.
This is the best. Let's kind of hold on to this track.
To what we've got,
No.
it doesn't make a difference whether any of these guys make it or not.
Not at. Oh, okay. This might be. Oh, there's Woo-Ba Ballot. I don't know if this is a better. I don't know if this is a better angle or not. John Winchester just kind of stops it short. He's got 2 cars, Agent Dova Keith and Big Daddy Thibodeau, in his way. I don't think that's going to be a problem. You know, I think we're going to go ahead and.
I'll get stuck in that damn guardrail there thing.
I'm trying to find a good angle on the dangle.
I think about right there was pretty good.
There we go. Oh God. Okay. Well, who was that? That is Paul Alcohol just showing up.
Jesus.
This might just be the okay. There we go. Oh, but Neosporina just flipped the sumbitch. And just, oh my God! He's back. He's up right again. He's up right again. He's up right again. Is he still driving it? He's still spinning. He's still spinning. Petrol top off is just spinning like a goddamn top.
Now this is auto racing. If you don't like this, you can just pause. You can just pause your broadcast, turn off your radio on KDWI Tempe and KDWI in Tucson. You can turn off your Twitch stream.
They are somehow going 4 wide here. I don't even understand.
You can just get the fuck out.
Jesus fucking
4
Christ.
wide.
So many more. There goes Woo-Ba-Ba again. Neosporina.
I can't navigate the dirt and the bear at the same time.
Now this is the thing. We never understood until now how much of a problem is to have a bat in your car.
Fucking Dushan is still winning this goddamn
He is leading by 14 seconds. I feel like we need to keep an eye on Bucket Dushan, who is just staying out of trouble. Oh, that's Smiley Van Buren up the track. Oh God, there's the Grapitz car just fucking.
Be sure to pledge your grade to become a Diddler Cup Racing Series Elite Pass holder.
I don't know what the hell is happening. I don't know what's happening. So I think our All-Stars are going to be the bats right now.
These are the kind of bats. I think these are the bats that ate the other bats in the last year's race.
I mean, it's really survival of the fittest.
These are like European, like steroid bats. Holy shit!
Man, they've been pumped up. They've been pulped up full of whatever kind of 90s baseball sluggers and 2010 cycling stars are full of these days. They're all hyped up, and I love it.
Fellas, maybe we should have kept this race on the down low and kept the other one wide.
You want to tell nobody about this one? I think they could. Look at the crowd. They all came out for this shit.
I wanted to see a goddamn auto wreck.
Dothan is fucked up. Let me tell you that.
You're damn right, Dothan's fucked up.
We're a trailer. It's a strip club.
Looking at Richard Blood right now in second place, has tried to keep it together. He's only got 3.5 seconds off the leader, Bucket Dooshine, and he is poised to take the lead should there be any sort of problems there. Holy hell! Oh, there goes most glorious on Mr. Nagas! He just hit our camera for a second.
Oh, they could put another one on the pile. We're only halfway through this.
We are halfway through. I wish this race never ended, y'all.
We're halfway there, and all these cars are living on a goddamn prayer.
And Latin Lord, have you ever been on a racetrack with this much chaos?
I wish I was. A couple of times. I think I went down to some particularly Friday races down there at Bowman Gray Raceway. But
okay.
It's something different. This is something entirely different. This is wonderful. I need more whiskey.
We need more bats, is what we need.
I think maybe like the bats to drive. I think some of the drivers are actually just giving up and letting the bat drive the car.
I think you may be right on that one.
Cause they're like the bats are just like holding them at like knife point and shit.
We have now dropped down to 3 cars on the lead lap. Petrol Top Off is one of them.
Bucket Dooshine has led this thing wire to wire. You know what they say, the cautions breed cautions? Well, when you don't have a yellow flag anywhere on the premises, although I think there may be some yellow napkins. No, wait, that's just a regular old napkin with a mustard stain on it. My bad.
They love their mustard down there.
Absolutely. Bunch of damn mustard fuckers.
Mustard fuckers indeed. Well, Petrol Top Off in 3rd place. That's another rookie we can talk about. That Russian team, Matryoshka Inc. The number 90, the 1 and the 2 car. And he's the only one that's really in any sort of a position right now to make a charge at this.
And of course, with the Matryoshka Inc. team, they're expecting a lot of wrecks at this one. So all the Matryoshka Inc. cars have a dashboard cam installed on their cars this week.
That they do. And that looks like Jim Blossoms was caught in a wreck up there. Oh yeah, he's on pit road now.
He may not even feel it anymore.
I mean, it may not even matter to him. Look at that guy, Paul Alcohol, who got into a hell of a wreck earlier on. We're going to try to see if we can freeze it at Death Corner again. There we go. There's a nice Death Corner trick. Thank you, Paul. Oh, good God, the horse. The horse has hit the rail, and so has Cobb Salad. Cobb Salad was in 3rd place.
Bucket Dooshine.
We've lost Bucket.
No longer. Oh my God,
Richard Blood Jim this one.
Jeff Gordon, the horse, might have gotten impaled by the guardrail. I think that may be the second time somebody might have been coming close to getting them or actually impaled by the guardrail.
And we are seeing Bucket Dooshine in the pits right now, getting some fixes to his car. I don't know what kind of.
I think he's getting some fix-ins.
Fix-ins.
Some fix-ins. Common mistake.
That's fair enough. We're watching 542 Norman right now in 7th place. You want to talk about a Rookie of the Year candidate? We are talking about this youngster who slides into Death Corner. I'm not even sure which corner is Death Corner. I've been trying to look for some sort of a landmark so I know when it's approaching. It is turn 3 in it.
I think what happens when the bats flew out and got caught with it, lit on fire on the smoke alarm. Sorry about that. These bats are crazy. Crazy bats.
Trying to find that right angle that we can just keep everything going.
Proper angle for the dangle.
And that dangle being a wreck. Petrol Top Off has led this race now. Petrol Top Off, your leader in that number 90 car, sponsored by Dimitri's Russian Roulette Laser Tag. And Richard Blood right near him.
You think a Demetrius Russian roulette laser tag would go over well in Dothan?
Oh, I think it'd be safer than this.
Without a doubt.
I mean, now, for those not familiar, of course, Demetrius Russian roulette laser tag, since they are getting some sponsorship time right now with the leader of this race and that number 90 car, they are a special children's attraction. It's laser tag, but one child at random is given an actual firearm instead of a laser tag gun, and it ain't like it's a hidden thing. It very much looks nothing like the other one. It's a real gun being given to a child.
I love it.
This is the best. This is the best. And we got 20 laps to go.
Man, time flies with all this wrecking.
It certainly does. Petrol top off, now the third, I think, to lead this race.
Now, we're hearing some interesting strategy. I don't know. It seems like some teams are debating whether or not they should just all turn around, head the opposite direction, and run into the two leaders to try and get their laps back.
It's interesting. Oh, no, I wanted that. No, dang it. I wanted that. Son of a bitch.
Oh, my God.
The angle was perfect. I had the angle going. I'm looking for a car that I could just kind of stop on and then put the camera up on death corner again. I hate to go inside. I hate to go inside the bit on this one and play a little inside baseball. But would you believe that this track originally had a lot less grip?
That's wonderful.
I had to add grip to this track.
That's wonderful. That's why that surface is so sloppy and slippery and.
Yep, and there's our angle. There's the angle for our dangle. Richard Blood is out with a camshaft problem.
My goodness!
We turned damage on none. How did that happen? Oh, there goes Giacomo, and he gets bumped into by Agent Toby Keith.
Well, don't worry. In a race like this, Lewis Hamilton didn't have to worry about commitment cones, and neither do we, because it's the Diddler Cup Racing Series.
Absolutely.
Turn around.
And we are looking at Jim Blossoms, 15th place right now, going to probably pass on Richard Blood, who, I don't know how Richard Blood killed his car. We might have to find that out around lap 50 something if someone wants to run that or write that down. Lap 50 or so, we're going to find out Richard Blood.
I think
I said earlier that Bucky Dushan was going to win this. Yeah, bullshit. I think the Russians got it now.
Bucky Dushan is in 11th place, 3 laps down. Petrol Topoff, one wreck for Petrol Topoff, who is in the pits. He is in the pits. I don't know what happened, but Petrol Topoff is in the pits, and he is now only a lap down.
Maybe he got turned around. The commissar's in town.
He might have. And we're looking at the potential next leader of this race, Mr. Naga's most glorious driver. He's somehow a minute behind the leader, but he may, if Petrol Topoff is still in the pits, we're going to take a look at this.
We got some cars coming on the lead lap here.
Topoff is still in the pits. He has not left the pits yet. We may have some. Look at this. We are seeing Topoff still leading, but the most glorious driver is only a half second behind.
Oh man, we got ourselves a goddamn auto race.
There is three. You are watching numbers 2 and 3 right now. The 32 of Ricky Walton, the number 10 of Mr. Naga's most glorious driver. They are your second and third place cars right now. Ricky Walton is going to lead this race. That 32 Temecula dirt car.
It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. Has there ever been a sport more entertaining than racing? That is the name of HTE Bassmet Racing.
You're goddamn right there ain't been.
That's why they don't let him back in Stanford.
And look at that. Ricky Walton trying to stay low. Stay low as Giacomo just went the hell up the track. We're going to try to stay with this. As much as I love watching the wrecks, we've turned into a goddamn auto race right now.
Someone got flipped over again.
Someone got flipped over again? We had to try to get the...
The highlights are going to be longer than the actual race.
I understand. I'm trying to find a way to get a camera shot on this.
Get the two Japanese people, 2 and 3, Dirk Tanaka and Mr. Glorious Driver.
Mr. Naga's most glorious driver. Is that our champion in the wall? That is Jean-Paul Henry, and that was Kevin Boner-Pillman getting into him. Oh, Jim Blossom's got flipped. Oh, Jim. Oh, Jim. And Jeff Shanice.
Oh, Jim. Jim.
Oh, God, fucking do shining Cobb salad. And there's the horse.
Oh, no.
I can't decide if this is the better angle or the one where they're coming back at us.
Bucket Douchon went inside of Jeff Shanice's car so hard that it caused Jeff Shanice
He left the dimension.
Vaporize.
He left it to another dimension for a second. I'm going to wait for another car to wreck so we can see somebody else from a different perspective here.
Third champion Ricky Walton still in the lead.
Ricky Walton.
Is that a foot on the other side of the arm
That
post?
might be a foot. Somebody might have lost a foot.
8
That's fine.
laps to go. Here we go.
You would give anything to win this race.
8 laps.
You would give anything to win a Diddler Cup. An arm, a leg, a foot, a head.
And we are 7 laps to go.
Roll that beautiful dirt
Look at
footage.
Agent Toby Keith and somehow in 8th place again.
How do you like him now?
For real, how do you like him now? Only a lap down. Morris Mayfield started at the back of this field. That's 69 cars in 9.
Nice.
Nice indeed. And 6 laps to go. Ricky Walton has just got to hold it together. As much as I'd love to watch Death Corner, we got to keep... Oh, somebody flipped! Was that Doug Pork? Oh, we got to back up here, too. Yep, there's our Death Corner with 5 to go. Doug Pork is not in a good place right now.
I don't think any of these drivers are in good places to be perfectly
I mean, they got a
clear.
dang bat in their car, so, you know, they ain't happy about none of this.
I think Walton's got this. Unless he wrecks
Ricky
it.
Walton.
Unless it,
Well, there's
unless
Cobb Salad again in the wall. Oh, Ricky Walton in the wall! Ricky Walton in the wall! Ricky Walton in the wall!
Oh my God!
in the wall.
Mr. Nagabout do it! Mr. Nagabout do it!
Dirk Tanaka, Petrol, top off, Mr. Naga's most glorious driver. They are your 2, 3, and 4 right now, and they're all about a second and a half of each other. We're going to see what happens. Ricky Walton's still on the track, but look at those intervals. They have dropped to 2, 3, and 4 seconds. We're going to keep an eye on Ricky Walton to go with 3 laps to go.
Hey man, I love this. I love this shit so much.
Ricky Walton, if he can hold this together for 2 more laps, he will have deserved it after that last crash. 2 laps to go for Ricky Walton. He's going to see the white flag.
Everybody has tripped over their own dicks. Only one person tripped over the least.
And it is going to be the number 32 car one more time around. Can he hold on to it? The number 32, Ricky Walton. He came so close last year to winning the race. He has done it with a bat in his car and a tear in his eye. He has won the We Put a Bat in Everybody's Car 200.
Unbelievable. All right. Way to go. Way to go. I wish this race would have never ended. But
And
somebody's got to come out the winner of it.
And it was Ricky Walton, Petrol, top off, second place. Dirk Tanaka, and I can't blame these boys for taking it right to pit road. They're like, fuck this noise. Every single one of them just like, we ain't staying out here any longer. Except Jeff Shanice, you know, Jeff Shanice just kind of hanging.
Oh my goodness.
What a race. What a race indeed. 4 cars finished on the lead lap of this 0.4 mile circuit of just chaos. But ultimately, it was the Temecula dirt car of Ricky Walton. What a finish. What a race for Ricky Walton, driving that 32 Temecula dirt Pontiac Bonneville into victory lane. I mean,
Oh my goodness! What a classic auto race. This takes me back to the old days. It takes us back to a time where racing was, well, racing's still dangerous, and this form of racing in particular is especially dangerous.
Incredibly dangerous.
Absolutely, but imagine it being even more dangerouser than this, and that's what you got here. And what a well-deserved victory. What a well-deserved win for Ricky Walton. Having survived all of that for 70 frantic laps, I tell you what, that was a great performance. And, of course, he gets to fight for the champion. He goes to the playoffs.
He has made it to the playoffs. There you see our official winner, Ricky Walton. Your winner, Lloyd, do you want to get down to can you get down to the pits and get a word with him?
Yeah, I'm going to step down there in a bit here. I'm going
to
walk on down here. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Bats are everywhere. You know, maybe you'll be fine, dude. I'm sure. I hope.
All right, here we go. It looks like we're going to celebrate with some competitive. No, it's just more bats. It's just more bats.
They're releasing bats? Are they? How many bats do we have here?
There's too many. It's like a confetti cannon.
They're releasing balloons now. They're releasing bats more.
The bats are inside of the balloons. I'm going to have to cut through these bats here, and I'm going to have to talk to Ricky Walton.
I mean, if you got yourself a sword, then go ahead and just cut through those bats. Because holy hell.
Oh, my goodness. Ricky. Geez, get off me. Hey, man, it's okay. You got to make friends with them like I did. Yeah, this is Ostertag. I've named him. I've named him myself during about lap 30 of the race. Just one of the greatest bats we've ever had as a passenger. It's unbelievable.
Fair enough.
Now, Ricky, quick question here. When we saw you wrecking the last 5 laps, we thought that race was done and dusted. But how on earth did you survive all this wrecking and all these damn bats? You have to come out of here with a victory. Well, I tell you, it's unbelievable, man. I tell you, we had such a great car, Temecula dirt. It's wonderful. It has great healing powers, and it kept us out of trouble all day. We just had to keep our focus and minimize the mistakes. And wow, I don't know if it's my altered state of mind or the fact that I probably taken too many impacts and too many concussions, but during the course of this race, man, has there ever been a better racing series than the Diddler Cup? That's awesome. We're going to the playoffs.
Yeah, Ricky, it's really impressive. I mean, you've easily got, there are not a lot of Pontiacs in the field right now, and you probably one of the more experienced drivers of these. You got a great teammate in El Matador Toto Rosanna, but it seems like you came so close last year. You ended up finishing the season 8th place, which is so great to see. Your best finish was 2nd place. I mean, does it just kind of feel so? Does it feel so much like easier, like a weight just kind of lifted off now that you got that first win?
All I've got to say is throw it down, big man. Throw it down. It's such a great feeling. We've been waiting for this a long time. It's been great. It's been a long time coming for us, and I'm really proud of everything that this team has done and all the drugs that we're gonna do after this race.
Fair enough. A little bit of edibles here, a little bit of smokables.
Now, I got a question. Why you got Luke Longley in the backseat of your car taming all these bats?
Because he's like a four-armed Dikembe Mutombo around the cockpit.
Good answer. I like him. Good answer.
And some grace. Well, Ricky, congratulations. Enjoy your celebrations. Enjoy it. You absolutely deserved it. Much success to you. Congratulations on making the playoffs. We're looking forward to seeing more from you and the rest of your team.
MDMA comes from the earth. It's a natural substance. It should be legal.
Okay then. Fantastic. Well, thank you, Ricky. Enjoy your celebration. We'll see you next week in Georgia for our next race.
Thank you.
It's an exciting. You got to feel good about that. I mean, I'm looking through Ricky Walton's performance. Ricky Walton was really up and down for a while last season. Just started so slowly and then quietly crept his way into the top 10. He finished 8th place last season. That's not a lot of people were talking about how good Ricky Walton was because he was so inconsistent. But when you look at it, I'm doing some counting right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 top 10 finishes last season.
And now finally he finally gets a win. How many bads did they release out
There's
here?
a lot of them. I'm like, I got a broom in one hand. I'm just swatting away at him as I'm trying to talk on the microphone as best as I can.
What the hell are they like migrating to Canada or something? What the hell?
I don't know, man. It's just, oh god. Well, this is a bit of a problem, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. We got too many bats here, but this has been a goddamn auto race. I feel like it's maybe time that we take a look at some of our.
Let's relive this whole thing, folks. You've been waiting for this. If you just got here and you missed one hell of a hashtag goddamn auto race.
Lap 16.
Oh,
Start it there.
Start at lap 16. Well, who are we focusing on at lap 16? Do you remember?
Look at that death cord and see who the hell flipped over.
Okay, somebody flipped over. We're gonna go ahead and see what in the world was happening there. Let's find somebody on the track at lap. See if I can find what in the world is happening there. I'm kind of following Boo and Jessup right now.
Just look at the death corner.
Oh yeah, lap 16. I understand. I know. Wait for him to come around the death corner. All right, who did? So I just passed somebody. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the 40 here. This is like some SCI kind of stuff or some CSI stuff. I'm kind of watching. Oh damn, I can definitely get a good look at Wu Ba Bala smashing right into to Jean-Paul Henry.
Yeah, let's not do that. How about we look at that bastard that flipped over?
Oh
okay,
my
how did
goodness.
that get? That was not what I wanted. I wanted like lap. Okay, let's follow.
Maybe we put it back on lap like 14 or 15.
I'm watching it on 16. I'm 15 and 16 right now. I mean, it's such a short. The laps are so short that like it's gonna switch over right away. I'm trying to see if I can get a quick glimpse of the pile up. Yep, there it is. Okay, I think it was the pile up. Was it Big Daddy Thibodeau and them?
You take a look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look again.
In the chat if we could hire a spotter. We did. They're all up in the blimp.
Oh, should we just go to the helicopter?
I guess so. I don't know. Whatever you're trying to look at.
Okay, let me go to Big Daddy Thibodeau. We're going to see if we can find this here. We're going to see what we can do here. All right, pull this down right now. Let's see what we can find. By the way, I believe our our standings have in fact updated, so you can go ahead and see that scroll at the bottom and get up to date on everything. We're watching Big Daddy Thibodeau right now. Was that our pile-up? Was that just kind of like... Okay, so we're watching Big Daddy Thibodeau right now. He was in the wall when this happened, so let's see if this had anything to do with it, or if we got to focus on another car. Well, he's kind of slowing down all of a sudden on that turn, getting really scared. And Agent Toby Keith somehow does not make contact with him. But there they go. They slide up the wall. Oh, that's Wu Ba Bala getting into it, too. There's Joe John Winchester just kind of putting the brakes on. I don't think that was the pile-up.
Oh, good grief.
But that is Death Corner, so we can kind of watch that for a split second and see what happens. Maybe it was before that. I'm going to go ahead and rewind that a little bit. Oh, shit, there it was! I think I just saw it. Okay, so let's figure out why Nikolai the Soviet Driving Bear and El Matador Toto Rosanna are in this wall right now. Okay, so there goes El Matador Toto Rosanna, and I think we're going to see somebody flipping in, and we can focus on them in just a second.
there. Oh my goodness, a perfect slide.
Big old lick he took.
Oh man, just a lot of licks.
And there's Whoopah Bala smashing El Matador Toto Rosanna into another state. I thought I saw somebody flipping. Where the hell did they go? Maybe not.
Maybe it was like a couple laps earlier.
Maybe it was. I'm gonna go ahead and rewind a little bit. So that's beautiful. There's this little like highlight feature in this game. I can kind of just make that work with. I'm trying to see. I swear I saw somebody just kind of come tumbling through. Like I swear I ain't making that up.
Like we saw it. It wasn't like a shape. It wasn't like bats turning it into the shape of a car. Like
right. Well, this is clearly Death Corner. So I think what we can do is we can maybe like get to this. Exactly. Let's time. Shit! No.
Maybe it's like one of them. Maybe it's like one of them cryptid types, like a Mothman, or like Bigfoot.
Hang on a second.
It's like the cryptid car that was flipping.
We're going to get our Death Corner cam working here. Don't you dang worry about it. I just got to get the camera set up once more. I did not reset the race. We are good. No, I meant the highlight section. The race is in the books. I've exported the results. We're good. I'm trying to find the camera angle of the dangle camera. You know what? I think we need to call it Batshit Corner.
Straight up that country down.
We're calling it Batshit Corner.
Batshit Corner.
And you can see right now in just a second. I think that's what we were looking for, wasn't it? That's Stumpy Lane right there. And I'm going to see if I can freeze that and see what in the hell happened to Stumpy Lane. Oh, this is definitely it, ain't it, folks? This is just beautiful. This is just beautiful bean footage.
Oh, that beautiful bean footage. Oh, man. Oh, rest in peace, poor little old Duke. He's down
yeah,
there.
We're calling Death Corner is now called Batshit Corner.
Rest in peace, Duke. I know you're rolling that beautiful bean footage up there in heaven. Man,
we're gonna go time lapse on this.
Man, we could just watch this all damn day.
I know, it's like a screensaver at this point.
This will be your highlights.
There you go.
Just a time lapse.
That's Jeff Shanice.
All he's wrecking.
There's the yes card. Oh, there's Kevin Boner Pillman.
Pastor Chavez getting involved there.
I think that was Vitaly Kriptov kind of bouncing off and back onto the racetrack. He didn't even stop there. Oh, God, there goes Paul Alcohol. We're going to go ahead, and I think we're going to move it a little bit to the side here.
He turned those into gray bats.
He sure did. We're going to go ahead and get a good look at Paul Alcohol as he is, like, right there. We're going to go ahead and make that our, our Steadicam. This is just beautiful, isn't it?
Oh man, this is wonderful. This is why I love
Arby's. Just everybody sliding up that course. I gotta figure out how I can save this as a video, maybe. Just kind of Stumpy Lane just going spinning. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. If any of these look pretty good, we can go directly to them and just kind of watch that specifically. But I'm just enjoying watching this part.
What about Ennio Sparini in lap 27 getting all spun around and shit?
Oh, don't get me wrong. We'll probably see it.
Yeah, if he wasn't having problems with his car earlier in the motor race, well, he was certainly having them and then.
A little earlier.
No, there we go. Oh, God, Joe John Winchester is, like, leaving the dimension. Oh, God, Jean-Paul Henry just spun around. Stumpy Lane, I think, gets the award for spinning out the most times at that corner.
I must go. My planet needs me.
There's a Don Rex car. There's Paul Alcohol spinning like hell. There's Bowie Jessup sliding up the track. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! There it is! There it is! Hang on! Hang on, we're going on board with somebody.
Big Daddy Thibodeau!
Hell yeah, we are.
Hell yeah!
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch, Big Daddy Thibodeau.
Oh!
Are we going on board with him? I think we're going on board with Big Daddy Thibodeau for this.
Normally I wouldn't endorse it, but hell yes, sign me up.
Strap on your bat goggles, we got a race! We got a goddamn wreck!
And let's see the fucking... Let's see the actual wreck. What happened on that one? Oh, he just got loose. He just went and got loose. Look at this. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't have any of that like view. My bad.
Oh man, you could see all the guano deposits up there on the driver's windshield.
You really can. Oh, and then the horse is what flips him. He kind of gets underneath. He gets up on top of. He gets on top of the Dongerex.
You get on top of Boner Pillman, you're gonna get flipped, all right.
No doubt about that. Oh shit! Hang on a second. I want to get. Why is Vitaly Kryptov over there? I want to get a shot on him, and I want to get a better angle on this dangle. Okay, so that's gonna be our new camera angle. There we go. I feel like Stumpy Lane may have had the worst looks of this today.
Poor old Stumpy Lane here. I'm amazed that he wasn't worse off after some of these wrecks.
Yeah, right. Oh dang. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Jean-Paul Henry again. I'm gonna go with center on Jean-Paul Henry. And
oh my God.
everybody is just like Richard Blood around lap 50. Thank you, Wembley. We're going to go ahead and time-lapse this to the very end, but we're absolutely going to check on Richard Blood as well. And then I think we'll call it. His camshaft did go, which is impossible because I'll go inside the bit. I set damage to none, or else do you fucking think anybody would finish this race?
If they were foolhardy enough, they might have.
Jim Blossom just... Smelly Van Buren just pushed somebody into another dimension. Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension.
Maybe even the 5th or the 6th dimension.
Here's Wubabala hitting Vitaly Kryptov. And the horse again. Not a good outing for the horse. Oh, God, what just happened? Hold on. Somebody just spun. Somebody just did a spin to win there. Let's go slow motion on that. That's Kevin Boner Pillman and Jim Blossoms. Oh, Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, Jim.
We're going to have to watch what happens to Jim. He gets slid up the track. Oh, he just kind of just taps it. Okay, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. That actually wasn't nearly as bad. He was just involved in it and got... So let's see what Kevin Boner Pillman happened to him. Yeah, he got up on 2 wheels there. I think that might be our angle of our dangle. There you go. So I think what we might do is we're going to go ahead and...
Gotta see Sparini spin around there.
We do want to see... Do you know what lap that happened on?
27.
27. Okay, so we're going to do 2 things right now. We're going to head over to Enios. We're going to check out Enios Barini's spin on lap 27.
Or at least it was 27 or 51, according to my notes.
51 was, no, 51 was when,
Oh, shit, I can't read any of these notes. I mean,
51 was when Richard Blood was out. Because, thank you.
Someone in the notes.
I'm kind of keeping an eye on Enios Barini right now, seeing he's on the track, but I don't think, Okay, he's in the wall right now, but no one really, like, spun him, so I don't know. Maybe it was after that.
We're wearing out this damn VCR tape.
I know. There is so much tracking on this right now, it is killing me. trying to find when he got spun for like days. We're going to get that. We're going to get Richard Blood. And then just for shits and giggles, we're going to give you a time-lapse sped up of Batshit Corner. And then that way it's easy to make a nice little clip of. And then we can go ahead and put some like...
Sparini was upside down, and then he got right-sided up and got spun around some more. Still had problems with the car and still finished the race.
Which is impressive. Now, I think it was definitely a lot earlier where he got flipped. I'm going ahead and rewinding it a little bit right now. Give me just a moment. Because I got him in the pits at around 27, but he didn't really get spun all that time.
So it might have been 51.
Any of y'all wanna?
I know it was early on. I remember you laughing crazy.
Any of y'all want a shot of whiskey?
On 27.
Absolutely.
All right, pour y'all here. Here we go.
Oh,
Cheers,
that is
fellas.
just beautiful. That is just beautiful.
Mm.
Now, because you know what? He spun and he kept going still. I think that's what happened. Yep, there it is. I found it. Lap number 22. Oh, man.
Oh, Moses, you idiot.
Here we go. Ennio Sparini coming around. Hits, the lick the Paul alcohol. And then, gets clipped by Jean-Paul Henry and righted. 542 Norman sends him for a spin.
The Oval Team dream.
And so does Smiley Van Buren and Petrol Topov. And get this, he still can get the car on the racetrack after that.
Oh man.
I think for a brief second there were no problems with the car.
I think there were problems, and then those wrecks caused more problems, and then the wrecks kind of beat all the problems out of the car that were in there earlier.
No doubt about that. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go find out what in the hell happened to Richard Blood.
I think I got a Fury. I got a Fury, and I've got a theory.
Excellent.
So I'm thinking maybe, maybe one of the bats got sucked up into the engine compartment somehow.
In the camshaft? Maybe. Okay, well, this is lap 4 to 8. These laps aren't that long, so we can kind of see it for a second. This is Richard Blood. Not much going on. I don't know if we're going to start seeing smoke. Yeah, there's smoke coming out of that engine. How in the hell
That means there's
smoke?
new bat pope.
Maybe. Did he get into a wreck? No, he's just coming to a screeching halt. And that is a dangerous place to be stopped. How in the world did nobody hit him there?
Oh my goodness. Oh, that poor little bat.
Yep. Well,
damn.
Rest his soul.
Well, give me a second here. What we're going to do right now is...
Damn, not these poor bats. Oh, God. There's still more of them.
I can't believe there's that many. That's unbelievable.
I mean, that feller with the long hair did say he was going to release the bats, and whew, boy, did he ever.
Yeah, release the bats. They did, and they're still just kind of lingering. I mean, the race is kind of over. People are already on their way home.
They're already taking up residence and filming a culture of themselves and.
Damn, that's wonderful.
Bat weddings.
That's fucking beautiful shit.
No doubt about it. Well, what I think's going to happen right now is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to...
Time-lapse it.
I'm going to time-lapse it. I'm going to do that.
Start with Buckadoo, Sean. Give him to that corner.
I'm on the corner right now. I'm just trying to rewind all the way.
Get in the corners. Offer up your sexy stuff. See who anyone wants to stop by.
I didn't realize I could just drag it like that. Oh, that's so much easier. No!
man.
Okay, I had it for a second,
Trying
then
to
I
put a
lost
bat
it.
in his pants.
I had it for a second, then I lost it. You got bear with me on this one, please. I'm giving y'all what y'all want, and that's gonna be a time lapse of the Rex. And that I can promise you will be worth it. You just got to give me a little bit of a second here.
All right, here we go. This is the money shot.
Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead. No. Pause. Okay, hang on. I'm going to try to get this. I'm trying to get the angle back. Okay. And now let me go ahead and go all the way down to where it says select the driver to follow and none. I'm going to drag this all the way over to... Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to end this with a tribute to Batshit Corner.
Absolutely.
Damn right.
If you this'll bring a tear to your eye, and this is easily one of the most touching and emotional pieces of video we have ever put together.
Yes.
In about 15 seconds.
All right, hang on a second. Let me just I got to get it straight up here. All right, hang on.
You want me to hold this? Want me to hold this shot for you? All right.
Yeah, I'd hold the shot. I'll save it for when we're actually racing here. Excellent. Yes. All right, this is the perfect place to start it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, a tribute to Batshit Corner.
I feel like we need music.
Oh, no, don't worry. Believe me, I'm going to take care of that.
Oh, buddy. Oh, man. All right, let's see what we got down there.
Stump it lane right there. Now, if the angle ain't right, I'll start it over. I promise you. I will get this right. Don't you worry. So you already saw Stump in lane wrecking. Oh, am I too far over? Oh, dang it. Son of a bitch. Well, I promise you I will get this right. I don't want to take too much of y'all's time. Okay, hang on. Oh, whoops. That's going to look weird. Put the highlights thing up. Alright, so if this is where I can have that this is where that camera shot can be, right here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Batshit Corner. Just give it a second. Make sure they're actually racing on it. Oh, God damn it. Oh, fucking hell.
We're going to get this for all y'all.
Oh, I know what it did. Okay. Yep.
This is why they need them Gmod camera angles.
Yep, I know what happened.
What if you do it from like a front angle and then face it backwards?
I can't really customize the cameras is the problem. There we go. There's the pace car coming around. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Enjoy this beauty.
Crank up that music.
I feel like we need like Andrea Bocelli.
Didn't he just win that golf tournament a couple minutes ago?
Maybe? I don't know who won the golf tournament.
One hell of a golfer for being blind.
I know it wasn't Lee Carvalho.
Wasn't Grandma or Roof Beer or the guys from TLC or Team DLC.
There we go. Now we're starting to see some wrecks. This is more like it.
There we go. Pull up a chair, kick your feet up, take your shoes off, take your pants off, take your underbritches off if you so were wearing underbritches. Just get buck ass naked, kicking up with a cold beer.
We just saw Joe John Winchester leave the plane of existence. There's Stumpy Lane again.
Oh, don't worry. He comes back on this plane of existence. Don't worry.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is oddly erotic.
Oh, there's the big old flip from Big Daddy Thibodeau.
Oh, man. Damn, so satisfying, man. Everything about this, man, it's a buck ass naked and batshit corner. That's going to be the title of my autobiography.
Batshit corner. Turn 3 at Dothan, Alabama is batshit corner. I think that was the wreck with Ricky Walton just then. I think that's what we just saw right there. That was the wreck. Oh no, never mind. There's Nikolai the Soviet Driving Bear and El Matador Toto Rosanna. And Hubabala just slats back in there. Okay, no, because there's like Big Daddy Thibodeau and okay, yeah, this happened. Apparently, these all happened a lot.
He had a whole
So
lot
the
of
grips, the grip modifier. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about this. The grip modifier. There's Neosporin. They were only on lap 20. Shit. Okay. The grip modifier on this to start was negative 0.7. Sorry, negative 7. And usually this is somewhere between like 0 and 1. Someone put negative 7 on this track. I had to turn it down a little bit. And this is what we got as a result. I think we did all right. Holy hell. Oh, don't worry. They've been saved. The only thing I might just do is I might just make this race a little longer. 7 laps didn't feel like long enough. If you're going to turn no damage on, why not? The negative 7 car. Well, hey, if we start doing the Ricky Walton this right there and just started shaking a little bit. If we add our secondary series where let's just say all the fans will be submitting their drivers and their car paint schemes, then don't get me wrong, we're gonna have some fun races. That might have to start happening. Might do a test drive of that this season. If any of y'all are interested, I will give you all the materials you need to make your own paint scheme.
Just like any good test drive, you get to keep the car if you're smart enough and know what you're doing.
Gotta say, this is one hell of an auto race.
That was a goddamn
This
auto.
was a goddamn auto race. Well, thank y'all for joining us and sticking with us for this one. I know it's been a little longer. But what I'll absolutely do is I will put out a video that says here's where you get all your it's an XCF file, so it's a GIMP file where you can just do that. In fact, I'll explain it in details after we go off the air. That way it's not part of the whole that way I can do the whole thing. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll make this happen.
Just do up a video of it, how to do it.
Yep.
Do it.
But I just want to enjoy this nice little footage. I like petrol top off just stopping short. Oh god, the 69 car just went flipping.
Nice.
Sometimes they just kind of come to a complete halt and they're just like, oh no, we're just gonna park for a bit, take care of this bat. Sometimes the bat needs to stop for a bathroom break.
A bathroom break.
It's not gonna stop for the bathroom break. It's just gonna spray and pray.
It's a guano break.
Exactly. It's spray and pray. It don't stop. It don't stop.
There's the nihilist Arby's car. It don't matter.
All this matters. All of this matters. That's what competition's all about.
And that is the beauty of it. And Ricky Walton winning this race. Oh god, Jim Blossom doing a nice little flippy do there. That was Bucky Dushan's wreck. That was where Bucky Dushan basically lost, I think, lost the lead. So we're getting close to the end of this.
Dom Salad started second, ended up in 28th.
Man.
Not good for Cobb Salad. 9 laps down. He must have hit the wall a couple of times. And that's the thing. Someone like Morris Mayfield, the 69 car, started in the back of the field, finished in 8th. Top 10 finish for Morris Mayfield. That's a huge finish. That's a huge day for that team.
Sometimes in these, like the 4-leaf clover one where we had the Rex Extravaganza, like a lot of these places, like it's more advantageous to be back in the field, like with Woo Ba Ba. That way you get all the lead cars there and end up wrecking first, and that way you just move on up from there.
And Woo Ba Ba kind of stayed the course. He was about halfway through the field, 17th place. Respectable. Gonna have to do a little bit better this season.
I'm just gonna say about this for any Woo Ba Ba fans who are doubting him. All it takes is one win this season.
One win gets you in.
He's gonna get it eventually. By hook, by crook, by win, by poll, or by signing a petition at change.org to give him a playoff spot.
Oh, we ain't doing that. That's not gonna be.
You think that stopped Beaumont before?
No.
They paid my account. I just got a new email.
Oh, good God. Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
We had the emails stopped, and I think that's might be the end. I think we hit it. Oh yeah, it's over.
Damn, what a beautiful montage.
That's impressive. That's like Asmer, but with NASCAR. Diddler.
Well, there you go. We had ourselves a dang auto race. We'd like to thank y'all.
It a goddamn auto race.
We'd like to thank y'all for that. We are going to see you next weekend for the Dyslexia Cares 005 as we head to alternate right turn speedway in Stone Mountain, Georgia. As we hit alt right turn street speedway, it's going to be a great one. And we hope you join us for that.
Yep.
It has been a goddamn auto race. Thank you to Lightning Bloodship.
Jep, quick plug.
Yes, please make the plugs.
Tonight over on twitch.tv/Hogan vs. Flair, NXT TakeOver Redemption, Season 5, Episode 61. Del Rio's got taped ribs. You gotta see it.
Well, that sounds delicious. I could go for some ribs tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Damn, I could too.
15 p.m. Eastern over at twitch.tv/Hogan vs. Flair.
Well, do watch that. What time again?
Twitch.tv
time
/Hogan vs. Flair, 8:15
Panam. p.m.
There it is. 8:15 tonight.
Excellent.
NXT Redemption Season 5.
Well, there you have it. That is good to hear. We'll be seeing that. It has been a goddamn auto race. Thank you to Beaumont Jenkins. Thank you to Lightning Lord Shivers. And
I'm on cloud nine right now.
we're going to go ahead and just, sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned wreck fest like that.
Damn right.
It has been a goddamn auto race. My name is Chip Chapman. We'll see you next week here with more Diddler Cup racing action.